Then I'll start right away now. Okay. I'll start right away now. Okay. Okay. It's everything is too easy. Okay. Everything is just damn easy concepts. Let me break it down for you guys. So this was the concept, right? We had as discussed yesterday, the scanner class. Okay. Okay, fine, great. Let me create a class. Okay. Here. So what I shall say, I will say book. Okay. So what is our considered object? What is our considered object? Book. Okay. Okay. So we have seen these. You guys are familiar with this capsule, right? You guys are familiar with this capsule, right? Yeah. Inside these capsules, what will be there? Medicine will be there, right? Inside this capsule, the medicine will be there. Yes or no? And whenever I want to consume a capsule, will we open the capsule and pour the powder inside? Or will we take with the capsule, the medicine? If I want to consume the medicine, will I open the capsule and pour the medicine? Or will I directly consume the capsule without opening it? With the capsule. So, whatever is required for that particular purpose, the complete medicine is present inside the capsule. Everyone agrees with this? So for what purpose the medicine has been created, all the quantity of amount of medicine is present inside the capsule. Yes or no? And with the help of capsule, indirectly, your medicine is sent inside the body. And when it gets digested, the medicine is released. And whatever the purpose you have taken the medicine, that particular work will be done. Everyone agrees with this? And I hope so you guys are understood the point what I'm trying to say, okay? So in the same way, whatever the object, if I take, okay, it can be your attributes and it can be a method. Everything is declared inside the class. Yes or no? Are we declaring any variables or any methods outside the class? No. So what do you mean? One of your first OOPS principle is encapsulation. What is your first principle? Your first principle is encapsulation. Okay. So what is encapsulation? Binding of attributes and behavior together is called as encapsulation. What is encapsulation? Binding, not combining, keeping both of them inside a same boundary. Okay. How to achieve encapsulation? Encapsulation can be achieved by a class as my variables and both the methods are saved inside the class itself. Got the definition? Understood the definition? Okay. Why should I do encapsulation? What is the use of encapsulation? So, usage of encapsulation is data hiding. What is the use of encapsulation? Data hiding. Sir, what is data hiding? Sir, giving indirect access to attributes. Giving indirect access to the attributes is called as data hiding. Okay. So, where can we see anywhere a common example, a very famous example for your data hiding? Anyone who knows, can you say a famous example for data hiding? These cannot be said as data hidden. Security. Yeah. See, sending your SMS, WhatsApp chats, it is up to you. If you are keeping a phone locked, it is locked. Otherwise, it is not locked. Okay. I'll take a common example, very common example, which is always taken whenever we speak with respect to data hiding. That is your ATM machine. Every one of you, have you used ATM machines? Have you used ATM machines? If I go say stand in front of the machine and say, yeah, I want 5,000 rupees, will it give 5,000 rupees directly to you? Will it give you, hey, the boy has come or the girl has come? No, you have to insert your card and there should be balance in your card. You have to access the machine with the help of your PIN code and the PIN code should be correct. If all these things are matching, then if you are having the balance of how much you are asking, so if the asked amount is lesser than the balance whatever you are having in the account, then the amount which is there inside the machine will be made accessible for you. So amount is given to you not directly but indirectly after all verifying this. One is you should have an account, you should have the balance in it in the account, and whatever the demanded amount is there, it should be less than your total amount, whatever it is there present in your account. Yes or no? So if all these things are matching, then the cash is given to you or cash is dispensed to you, or you can withdraw the cash. You can see anything. Everyone agrees with this working? So, sir, I have few variables in the class. But I want to give indirect access. Okay, I want to hide the attributes. I want to hide the attributes. How to do that? First and foremost rule. All attributes, ATT, right, PUTS, PUTS, AH, all attributes must be private. Okay, must be private. We have to create getter method to access the data. Just a minute, guys. Hello. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇರು. Sorry for the disturbance, apologies. So we have to create setter method to assign the value. Okay. So let us see these 3 steps. Okay, let us see these 3 steps. So for a book, I will take 2 attributes. First one is private string name and private string author. Okay. So how many attributes are there, ma, with me? How many attributes are there? Two attributes. One is name and one is author. Okay. If I want to send data from the method whenever I call, okay. Whenever I want to call a method, I will create a method, okay, in such a way that whenever I call it, that method should give the name of the, or I mean name whatever it is present inside the object. Okay. To do that, I have to create getter methods. So how to create getter? So all these getter and setter will be public. Compulsorily, these will be public. Okay. Public. So I have to return the value. What value I have to return first? So for first, let us create a method for returning the name value. Okay. So what is the data type of name? What is the data type of name? So whenever I call this method, it should return me the name value. But what is the data type of name? So your return type of the getter method for name will be string. Okay. As I am sending back the name, that is why we are using string data type as a return type. So what am I getting here? Name, right? So that is why get the name. This will be get the name. So what I have to return? What I have to return? I will return name over here. So understood creating a getter name. So getter method for a attribute. In the same way, public, I will say string, I will say get author, and I will say return author. So with the object reference, whenever I say get a name method, inside that object, whatever the value is present for the variable name, that will be given by your getter method. Okay. So these methods are used for both these getter method are used for both these getter method are used to receive the value. Whenever I want to set the value, I have to create which methods? Setter methods. So public. So this will be void because it is not giving you back anything. It is assigning the value inside the object. So for that purpose, I will say, you will say set yeah, set name. So your setter method has to receive the value. Whenever a method has to receive a value, what we have to do? We have to assign a formal argument for the method. So what I have to ask here, I will say string name, and to make a variable local into the object, I will use the property of this keyword. I will use the property of this keyword. Okay. So this is how your setter method will be there. So whenever you, whatever the value you pass here for the method, that particular value will be assigned for the object. Okay. Here, whatever the value you pass, that value will be assigned for the object. So in the same way, public void set author. So how many values should I have to accept here? How many arguments should I have to accept? Only one. So what is that? What is that? String a name. So here I will say this dot author is equals to a name. Okay. So this completes your design for data hiding or creating a principle for encapsulation. Okay. So now let us create some objects for this. So here I will create an object called as book. Book is equals to new book. Okay. Previously book dot. See here, it is not at all giving you access for direct variables. Can we see any variables here? Only methods are there. Can I see any variables here being suggested? See, this is equals author, get class, hash code, notify, wait long. So if I want to assign the value, if I have to set the value, what I have to call? I have to call the set name method. With this method only, I have to pass the value. Understood? So by not directly calling with the reference, I am assigning the value with the help of a method. This is data hiding, giving indirect access, encapsulation. Okay. So can someone suggest a very beautiful book? A title of some a good book? Someone suggest me one, three. Ah, I want the name of a book which is written by someone. Okay. Who is the author? Sorry, I'm calling this that name once again. Who is the author? Ramayana. Who is the author? Okay. It is Rishi Valmiki. Okay. It is not just Valmiki because he is not our friend or someone. He is a Rishi. Rishi Muni Valmiki. Okay. Say the complete words, Rere. So now I have set the values. I have to receive the value. How to receive the value? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, these things keep happening. So here, if I want to print the value, so I will say book details. Here I will say title of the book. So how should I call? Which method I have to call? Setter method or getter method? Setter method or getter method? Answer fast, my darlings. Getter method or setter method? Get method. Yes. Congratulations. So I will say, oh sorry, not directly get. I will say book dot get name. So get name will be the title for the. So your name. Book dot get author. So yes, so yes, so I'll have a divider. See, are we getting the values in the output? Yeah. Understood how to do encapsulation? Understood how to do encapsulation? A very easy process. A very easy process. So in this, observe here. How many variables I have? How many attributes have I created? Me? How many attributes have I created? Two. Okay. And for both the variables, have we created getter and setter? Have we created both getter and setter for both the attributes? So whenever, if I say, whenever if I have created getter methods for a variable, so then that attribute is readable. What do we say? For getter method, we say that variable is readable. That is why, because see here, with the getter method only, I can read the value which is assigned inside the object. Yes or no? With the get name method only, I can call the value which is present inside the object, or else it is not possible for me. Why? Because there is no other option for me to read the value. If I want to receive or if I want to get the value from the object, so then I should have getter method. If I have setter method, we call that attribute as it is writable. What do we call it as? We call that feature as that particular variable is writable. So, so here your both the attributes are both readable as well as writable. Okay, sir, I want to create a design in such a way that I want only to assign the value, but I will not allow him to print the value. Then what I will do? I will remove the getter method only. There will be no getter method only. There will be only a setter method. So then your design becomes only writable. Then what does the design becomes? Only writable. If I have only getter method, only readable. The value will be assigned, but you cannot reassign the value. It will be prefixed when the object is created. But if you remove both, there is no getter or there is no setter. So then that design becomes neither readable nor writable. Understood the different designs? So if you have both getter and setter, it is called as readable as well as writable. So this is your encapsulation. This is your encapsulation. Understood the example? Easy, right? It is very easy to do. Simple design. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me go to the next concept. Okay. Let me go to the next concept. Yeah. Right. There is something called as. There is something called as. What I'll do. There is something called as inheritance. Okay. There is something called as inheritance. So in this inheritance, if I want to explain for you guys, okay, I'll give it to you guys. I'll give you the example. Okay, I'll give you the example. Okay. So inheritance in humans, whenever we say I have inherited property, so inherited property, is it given by the parent or is it given by the child? It is given by whom to whom? Parent to child or child to parent? Parent to child. Yes, 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 yes. So it is a it is a principle of oops, where attributes of one class is transferred to another class. Is called as inheritance. Okay. So basically here it will be parent class and child class. Okay. Here it will be class products. And the second part is a relationship. Is a relationship. Okay. Two objects. two objects are related to each other in father, or instead of father it will be parent child relationship. So if two objects are having a relationship in the format of parent and child, that relationship is called as, what do we call it as? Is a relationship. First thing, first and foremost thing. Parent class can also be called as superclass or base class. Second part. Child class is called as, can you guys guess what will be the child class called as? If parent is super, child will be, hey, not Papa Rari. Child will be subclass or derived class. Okay, parent class and child class. Okay, so how to achieve? How to achieve is a relationship. How to achieve is a relationship. We can achieve this. We can achieve this with the help of extends or implements keyword. What keywords we have to use? Extends or implements keyword. Okay. If parent and child is class, sir, parent is also a class, child is also a class, or parent and child is interface. So if both parent and child are either class or interface, we have to use extends keyword. Okay. We have to use extends keyword. Which keyword we have to use, ma? If both are of same category, sure, both are class or both are interface, then we have to use extends keyword. If parent is interface and child is class, we have to use implements. We have to use implements keyword. Okay. If parent is class and child is interface, which keyword we have to use? Parent, child, both are same extends. Parent is interface, child is class, we have to use implements. If parent is class, child is interface, ulta case, if it is ulta, then what we have to use? What keyword we have to use? Guys, please, I want a reply from all the students who are attending the session. And I can see only handful of people replying here. Okay. Parent is class, child is interface. This relationship is not at all possible. Not at all possible. Okay. You cannot have class as a parent for interface. Got it? The justification for this last point, I will give it to you guys in. I shall give it to you guys in. What is that? Abstraction concept. Okay. Two more concepts. I will explain you why this is not possible. Okay. But remember this. Parent and child, both same category. Class or interface. We have to use extends. Parent is interface, child is class. Then what we have to use? We have to use implements. Parent is class, child is interface, not at all possible. Remember these points. Okay. So, fine of all these things. So, shall we see some practical examples of creating a class, making one class as a child class, accessing the members from the child class, parent class? Shall we do the circus? Okay. So, there is a class called as parent. Okay. So, here I will say void display. Okay. So, here I am a parent class method. I am a parent class method. Okay. So how many members are present in the parent class? How many members are present in the parent class? There is only one. And the name is display. Okay. Remember this. So here I will say child and I will say for test. Okay. So here I will say yes, so yes, so I am a child class. Okay. I am a child class. So we have created our parent class and child class. I will say driver one. Okay. I'll say main. Parent is equals to new parent. Okay. So carefully observe in the line number 6. What is the type of object we have created? This part. What is the type? Parent, child. Parent. What is the type of reference? Parent. If I am storing a parent object inside a parent dabba, is it possible or not possible? Obviously, it is possible. That is why it is not at all showing us any red marks. Yes or no? The object is also same. The dabba is also same. As the reference variable is of a parent type, so it is allowing you to store it. So with the parent reference, see, I can have only display method. Yes or no? I can call only display method. And let's execute this. Let me show you. See, you can call only parent class method, but I will say child is equals to new child. So with the child reference, see, I can call test method also. I can also call hey. I have not at all made inheritance. See, that is why it was not at all showing us. See here. For example, I'll give you the clarity here. See, whenever I call child dot display, it is not at all giving us a property. So for that, what I have to do? Child is also class, parent is also class. So then which word I have to use? Extends. You have to write extends. And which class I want to make it as a super class? Parent class. So now we shall see the magic, whether it will allow us to get the thing. See here. Now I am able to call. Without giving this declaration, without mentioning which class is the parent class, you cannot call them. Understood? So now if I call, see here, this is from the child class reference. Okay, to get the clarity, I will write it right away with child class reference. With okay, let us use super class. I will say subclass. So see here. With the superclass reference, how many methods I can call? Only the parent method I can call. But with the subclass reference, I can use the subclass object. So the subclass methods as well as the parent class methods. Understood? Understood how to create easy relationship? This is easy relationship. Okay. Shall we go for few more examples? Few more examples. And we shall also see few more topics. Okay. So here, what I will say. Uh, Before the example, okay, I had explained you guys, there are two types of typecasting. One was primitive typecasting and another was non-primitive typecasting. Yes or no? If you guys remember, by chance, if you remember, I had explained two types. One is primitive and one is non-primitive. So now, so now, I shall explain you guys non-primitive typecasting. Shall we see how to do non-primitive typecasting? Yeah, fine. So here, I'll create another class. With the same example, I'll create another class. Private to Main method. Parent is equals to new parent. We have seen this example, right? Already in the previous example, we have seen this example. No, what I will do. No, what I will do. This is not at all an issue for us. But what I will say, parent is equals to new child. So here, if you guys observe, okay, what is the type of object? Object getting created is of child type. The dabba is of parent type. I am converting, I am making a child to sit inside a parent. Child is converted to parent. So whenever, if the concept is in this way, if we convert a subclass type to super class reference, that is CALLED called as upcasting. What do we call it as? Upcasting. A child is converted to a parent. Understood? Child is converted as a parent. So to get the parent dot, I can only call a display method. I can only call the display method. Why? Because what is the type of reference? It is a super class reference. It is a super class reference. Got it? Always the object will be of the child class type. The reference will be of parent class type. Okay? But with this reference, can I call the child class objects? Sorry, the child class members. When I make an object as a parent, when I convert an object as a parent, can I call the subclass members? No, it is not possible. So for that, I have to use downcasting. What should we use? We have to use downcasting. So shall I show you how to do downcasting? Any doubt in making upcasting? Any doubt in doing upcasting? Guys, any doubt in downcasting? Sorry, any doubt in upcasting? So no. See here, I have child is equals to, I have to child of parent. This is called as downcasting. Okay. What do we call this as? This is called as downcasting. Okay. So whatever the reference is there, that is converted to child type first. So parent is converted to child type forcefully. See, have I written any extra instructions here to convert a child to parent? Have I written any extra statements here to convert a child to parent? No. So basically, upcasting is a implicit process, IMP. But whereas downcasting is a explicit process. So now child dot, I can use display also. Child dot test method also. Got the clarity? Got the clarity? So, and one main point, okay? One main point. This is of parent type reference. What is this? This is parent type reference. This is child type. Between this child and parent, have I created is a relationship? Between the parent class and the child class, is there is a relationship for us? Have we declared is a relationship between them, both the parent and child? So either upcasting or downcasting is possible only if they have is a relationship between them. Understood? Understood? Okay, fine. Shall I go to the next example? One interesting example. A scenariomatic example, okay? A scenariomatic example. So here in inheritance, okay, there are different types of there are different levels, okay? There are different levels. One is yeah, you can see this example. So I had a single child, I had a single parent. So this is single level. If I have more than one level, so that is called as multi-level. If I have a same parent, but there are two different children, there are basically siblings. So they are called as hierarchical. Okay. I'll explain these levels. Okay. I'll explain these levels tomorrow. But mainly understand one thing. In hierarchical, there will be a single parent. There will be two children. Okay. There will be how many parent? There will be a single parent. There will be two separate child. So here I'll take an example diagram. Here I'll take an example diagram. And always from the child to the parent, the arrow mark should be there. People, from the child to the parent, not from parent to child. Okay. Don't make this mistake. If you make this mistake, you will be rejected. Okay. So here my parent is, animal. Who is our parent? What is the parent type? Animal. Okay. Here I'll take one example as tiger. Tiger is an animal. Everyone agrees with it. A rabbit is also an animal. But they both are not same. Both are under animal only. But they are different. Everyone agrees with this? One is a herbivorous and one is a carnivorous. Okay. So keeping this in mind, okay. Keeping this in mind, I'll go with the next example. Okay. So here I create a class. Animal. I'll not have anything. Okay. I'll not have anything. I'll not have anything. I just, for the sake of an output, I am giving you this example. Here I will say rabbit. If I want rabbit to be the child of animal, what I have to say? I have to say extends animal. So now this part of relationship is done. This part. This part of your relationship is done. Okay. So now I want to create this half part. So how to do that? So I have to create another class. I have to create another class. I will say tiger. I will say tiger. So again, extends animal. So is our diagram complete now? Is our diagram complete? So there is one parent class, there is one child class, and there is another child class. Is there any connection between rabbit and tiger? Is there any connection between rabbit and tiger? Yeah, there is no relationship between rabbit and tiger. So I'll create a driver class for this. Okay, I'll create a driver class for this. So I will say driver 3. So animal uh, animal 1 is equals to new tiger. So a child object into the parent reference. What do we call this property as? What do we call this thing as? The child is converted to parent. Just now we saw. Just now we saw. Few minutes back. Child is converted to parent. Yes. Yes, ma. Super. So this is upcasting. Upcasting. So here again I will say animal 2 is equals to new rabbit. So I have created another upcasting. So there are how many animal references are there? There are how many animal references are there? 2. So inside one dabba, tiger is there. Inside another dabba, rabbit is there. Okay. Inside another dabba, rabbit is there. So here what I will do, animal, not animal. Tiger is equals to tiger type, and I will pass animal 1. Inside animal 1 dabba, what object is there, ma? What object is there? Inside animal 1 reference, tiger object is there. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm converting animal to tiger type. So inside animal 1, tiger is sitting. And if I transfer a tiger into a tiger cage, will that be a problem for me? If I convert a tiger type of object into a tiger type, they both are similar type, right? See, There is nothing, no errors given to us. Yes or no? There are no errors given to us. Okay. Okay. So, so I think you guys have understood how to downcast it. I also showed you an example for downcasting. Yes or no? So previously I showed you this example of downcasting. Yes or no? Understood the scenario here? How many boxes are there? Totally, how many boxes are there? There is one animal box, and there is one tiger box, and there is one rabbit box. Okay. Let us create a scenario. Okay. Let us create a scenario. Um, uh, what example shall I take? I need a common example where I can relate for everyone. Okay, fine. So there is a couple. Okay. Laila and Majnu. Laila and Majnu. What is our couple name? Who are our characters? So this is completely present inside a. All these are present inside a circus. All these are present inside a circus. Okay. Both the animals are present inside circus. So what are our character names? What are our character names? Laila and Majnu is our couple. Okay. And let us say Laila's birthday is there. Whose birthday is there, ma? People, please do respond. Okay. This is quite interesting. Whose whose birthday is there now? Laila's birthday is there. Okay. Laila's birthday is there, and she her favorite animal is her favorite animal is. Can you guys guess? Her favorite animal is rabbit. Yeah, sure. Hey, rabbit, hello. So Laila's favorite animal is rabbit. So if so, Laila is demanding, not Majnu, for my birthday. So not Laila says, Majnu plans that as her birthday is coming, being her lover. So let me surprisingly give her. Let me surprisingly give her. What is that? A present of rabbit. Okay. So this is their. This is their. What is that? This is his idea. Okay. His idea is to give this. At the same time, one more customer will come to the circus. Okay. Sorry. Let us. Oh shit. Okay. Let us. Okay. Let us say this is not circus. This will be zoo. Inside zoo, both rabbit and what is this? Tiger is present. So one customer is Majnu, who is approaching zoo that I need a rabbit so that I can give it to my girlfriend. So she will be happy. So whatever is the amount, let me know. I will give it to you. In the same time, for the zoo, there will be one more customer coming to the zoo. So that customer will be a circus. Who is the second customer? Who is the second customer? Circus. So circus people need water, tiger, or rabbit. Usually stunts are made by whom? Rabbit or tiger? Tiger. Tiger. So now you got the scenario, right? Now you got the scenario. There is one zoo. Inside the zoo, there are animals. Basically, there is a tiger which is required by the circus person. There is a rabbit which is required by Majnu. Here, here. What happens? These both people will come and approach and say to zoo that we need parcel. So what did they do? What did they do? Both the double of same type, both the references. Tiger also is sitting in the animal dabba. Rabbit is also sitting inside the rabbit dabba. So animal dabba. Both are sitting inside the same type of dabba. If both are made to sit in the same type of dabba without opening the box, can we say what animal is present inside? Without opening the dabba, if I see just the dabba, can I say what type of object is present there? No, I cannot say. Okay. Unfortunately, okay, rabbit is equals to rabbit type of I will pass animal one. So is it showing us any red marks? Is it showing us any red marks? No, it is not showing us red marks. That is, in compilation, it is not at all giving me any errors. So here, what has happened? What is the type? Animal type. So what is the type here? Rabbit. Is there a connection between rabbit and animal? Is there a connection between rabbit and animal? Yes, they have is a relationship. That is why it is accepting. But does our couple know that the box given to them is a tiger box? Do they know that that the box given to them is a tiger box instead of the rabbit box? So what happens? The zoo has sent the tiger box to Majnu. Whenever I open the box, see what happened? It gave you class caste exception. So Laila, Majnu was expecting a rabbit. So from which Laila will be impressed. But what happened here? As the tiger was there, Govinda, the gaze was Govinda. So what happens? What happened here? Basically, in the compilation process, always it checks the is a relationship. But during the original conversion process, can I convert a tiger into a rabbit? Because inside the animal one box, can I convert a tiger into a rabbit type? No. So, especially whenever you are downcasting, if there is no relationship between the types, then what happens? You will get class caste exception. What will happen? We will get class caste exception. Why? Because see here, it clearly says class oops.tiger cannot be cast into oops.rabbit. Why? Because tiger and rabbit does not has a connection only. As I have shown in this diagram, is there any connection between tiger and rabbit? Is there any connection between tiger and rabbit? No. So without having any inheritance or without any connection, if you are trying to convert it, you will get class caste exception. Understood? Understood these examples? Okay, buddies. So this was the concepts which I had to explain today. Okay.